Hey guys, welcome back to Struggleville YouTube channel. This video I have some amazing Walmart deals to share with you. We'll also round it out at the end of the video with some amazing Amazon deals. For the Walmart deals, we'll be using the YouTube shopping links. You'll see boxes popping up here, there, and everywhere throughout the video as we hit the new deals. The Amazon deals will all be linked in the description down below. We're going to try and do weekly Walmart deals as long as the deals are available to make it worth doing. So if you like the Walmart deals, make sure to subscribe. Click the bell, turn on all notifications so you're the first to know when new amazing deals come out, because they have a tend to expire, disappear, sell out, all kinds of bad things that if you're snoozing, you're losing, and you don't want to be a snoozer or a loser. So here we go. First deal. Hart 20-volt brushless turbo fan blower kit with the big old 4 amp hour battery. Normally $139, going to be just $98. And I really love that they're pairing it with a 4 amp hour battery because that's some nice middle porridge there. And it'll work on just about anything. Plus the blower is such a useful tool. Not just blowing leaves, you're cleaning off the workbench, you're stoking a fire. It's like supercharged bellows. You're blowing snow off your car, doing all the fun things. So get that blower, $98 as a full kit. Of course, you're getting the charger with that as well. Now, this other one I don't like as much, but since it's in the same family, it is the Hart 20-volt pole hedge trimmer kit with a 2 amp hour battery. Normally $158 down to $98. Now, looking at those prices, it looks like this is a better deal, but you're only getting a 2 amp hour battery. This would really be a sweet deal if they included a 4 amp hour like they did with the blower. And a hedge trimmer could definitely use a 4 amp hour battery. There's no reason to pair it with the 2 other than being cheap asses. But if we can load up this picture. It also does come with the fast charger. Now, fast charger is just like a term they use because the regular charger is a 1 amp output, which is just slow as hell. This is a 2 amp output, which is twice as fast. Yes, twice as fast, but still 2 amp is pretty slow. For this battery, obviously, that'll take 1 hour to charge. The blower previously you came with the same charger. That'll take 2 hours to charge that battery. But if you want to be in the lineup, it is nice to kind of pair both of them, get the blower and get the hedge trimmer. You end up with 2 batteries to get you started. Next up, we have a little kitchen faucet here. Normally $90, down to just $29.69. Look at this, 1,360 reviews, 4.4 stars out of 5. So really amazing reviews and super cheap. If you went in store, you go to Home Depot, you go to Lowe's or something, faucets, they like start at $100. These things are so damn expensive. I bought mine similarly on Amazon, super cheap. I think I've had it maybe 4 or 5 years now. Not a lick of problems, and it was dirt ass cheap. So that's definitely the way I go in the future. And for $29, it also has the little built-in sprayer detachable guy. Sometimes these are with the magnet, but most of them have a weight at the bottom, and it's just the gravity, of the weight that holds it up. Got the Fit RX Vibra Band back massager, full body percussion massager, only $19.99. Now it's not even listed as a discount or anything, but that is super cheap. These have come down in prices. Back in the day, a company actually sent me like 10 of them, and I have no idea why or how. I don't know how they got my address. Nothing. I think I might have maybe done a video for them at some time previously, but just like a stack of these showed up. I was like, what the hell? And I never got an email, no nothing. Just a bunch of massagers showed up. I don't know. Anyway, back in those days, these were like $100. The prices have really come down. $19.99 is a great price for this. And boy, lately, my shoulder's been feeling like it's going to fall off. So I've been using the shit out of the one that I kept from the stack that I got. $19.99, great deal. Now this is one I might have to take advantage of myself. I kind of like them. These Skechers men's, was that Cavell? Hensley? Boy, these are words that I don't use. These are not in my vocabulary. Memory foam court sneaker. Normally $50 down to $27.99. I really like this brown. I think it'll match a belt I got. I think it'll look good. But they're all the same price. You can get the chocolate ones or you can get the black. And, that's almost half price. I'm going with these brown ones right here. You got an office chair. This is a Neo chair. Ergonomic mid-back, height-adjustable swivel, lumbar support, deep and wide mesh. I like the mesh. Gives good airflow. No more sweaty back. Normally $100, but down to just $34.94. And look at it, even says free shipping right there. Look at that. Can't beat that with the stick. Now, if you need a different color, you can pay a little bit more. But we're going to go with black. We're going to keep it cheap. I like cheap. Speaking of cheap, we got a karate 20-piece stainless steel, a flatware set for 4, silverware set, white handle, durable cutlery. Normally $40, down to just $12.99. You can see the white is out of stock, but it was listed as $30, so $12.99. Amazing little deal for some cheap cutlery. Heck, you could get this instead of plastic utensils. For your next little shindig you have over at the house. Make sure I'm invited. Lots of alcohol is available. I drink away my sorrows. Duratec 24-piece quarter 3/8 half-inch drive socket set, 3-in-1 ratchet handle, 3 extensions, 20 sockets. Normally $36, down to $25.99. It's kind of an interesting novelty kind of guy. I don't know how I totally feel about it, but check out this ratchet. I've never seen a ratchet head like this. So Harbor Freight and some other people do have the double anvil heads here, where you got like the 3/8 here, but look at this one. You got the quarter inch like up on the shoulders of the half inch. Isn't that crazy? So this does all 3 drives. I guess if you're trying to limit the amount of tools you're taking with you on the go or something, this is like 3 ratchets in one. One thing I will say about the Harbor Freight one, when I had it and used it, when something was real kind of loose, or if you were just trying to thread it on, it was kind of cool because this passes through, so you could use your thumb or something, your fingers, to spin it. You know, if you had a socket on this side and then this is exposed, so you can spin it, and it's kind of quick. I kind of liked that. Yeah, you know, it's kind of a gimmicky thing, but it could be useful. You're getting a bunch of sockets to go with it, metric sockets, get some extensions. Look at this ladder. That's one impressive ass ladder. Also 330 pounds. Could almost hold your furry friend. But not quite. Step, platform, a foldable scaffold. What the mother? Why did that just happen? Who did that? That was weird. 203.49 normally, down to 93.60. Oh, it's because my internet just went out. That's happened twice tonight. Hopefully I can get through this rest of this video without any further issues. Boy, did that distract me. So 12.5 feet extension length, 300-pound capacity. Look at all these. I just like how, like, you put these up on steps, you make one side shorter, so then you're still straight up on your steps, or maybe you're at like an angle on the side of the house, or some kind of a pitch coming off the house. And you can just do so much. And you can make an extension ladder, you can make an A-frame ladder. I forgot I can't open up any other pictures because I'm not connected to the internet. Let's see if we can fix that, because that's going to be a pain in the ass. For some reason, I'm just dropping off from my router, but my computer and phone both do it at the same time, so it's definitely a router problem, not a computer problem. You guys don't care. Next up, USB-C charger adapter, 40-watt multi-port wall charger. This is a 2-pack, normally $33, down to $14.85. What I really like about this is the combination of traditional USB-A ports and the USB-Cs, because so many things are moving to USB-C, but yet you probably still have a bunch of devices or a bunch of cords that are just the traditional USB, so you get both here. Now, this is a power delivery port, but it's only 20 watts. That's not going to be the fastest charger you've ever seen, but some devices won't accept or won't utilize more than 20 watts anyways. But for $14.85, you're getting 2 of them at $7 a piece. It's super useful. Speaking of super useful, portable action camera accessory kit compatible with GoPros and other action cameras. Normally $60, down to $25.55. I've actually bought a couple of these in the past to use with my GoPros, doing videos and everything. And this, if you have one of those style of cameras, you got to get an accessory kit like this because it does so much. So first, it comes with the handy dandy case. Boy, do I hate a mouse over. Let's not mouse over. Can I point at things without the damn screen moving around on me? Can we just do that for a second, please? Thank you. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at this shit. God. Makes me okay. So we got the little clamp thing here, which I use a ton of. This top guy is just like a little extension. You got like the wrist strap, you got the tripod, selfie stick. This is just like a little adapter. You got a suction cup one, you got the head strap, you got another just little Velcro strap. The body one, you can put it on your chest. This is a floater, so if you were out in like a pool or a lake or river or something, you don't lose your camera. It'll bob to the top and float. Some more. These are like peel and stick guys, so you can just stick it to stuff. I mean, there's just so many options here. This goes to like handlebars. The only thing you need with this that this doesn't have is the actual like cage that holds the camera. You'll put it into that cage and then it attaches with these little bolts to whatever thing you're using. So anyway, I really like these things. If you have an action camera like that can accept that type of mount like this right here, this is so cool to have. Lots of fun stuff you can do. Except we got the camping fan with LED lantern, 11,000 milliamp hour portable battery operated outdoor fan, personal rechargeable. Normally $40 down to $21.44. I just did, if you watch the second channel, that tent for the truck bed tent. And I saw the little hook at the top of the tent, so I was kind of looking at stuff like this. I was like, man, you really need like a fan or a light or something you can hang up there. And this guy, we have 4 different colors, and they're all the same price. But if you look, just don't be shocked. So it's a 22-inch diameter, and it's 10-inch height. 22, 10, 20. That's what they say. 1.52 pounds, but don't think you're getting like, it's 10 inches tall. Or so they say. So just kind of know what you're getting. But it also works as a power bank, which is really nice, especially if you're camping or something. I feel like that would be better. That's what I got. See? Oh, man, stop. Just stop. Got the little hook at the top of the tent. I can do a little fan and a light. Oh, yeah. You know what they say, when the tents are rocking, don't come a knocking. Next, pow! Dash cam, front and rear, 1080p, full HD dash cam, camera, G sensor, night vision, all the stuff. Normally $70 down to $19.98. Now here's the thing about that. It's got 613 reviews, 3.7 out of 5 stars. When you get a dash cam, and this actually has 2 cameras built into one, for $20, you have to temper expectations a little bit. You can't expect $200 dash cam quality for $20. I can guarantee you this is not the best dash cam money can buy. But it is really cheap, and I don't think it was originally $70. It's probably like a $40 to $50 dash cam that's being discounted. So if you're not super picky and you just want to be able to record the things that happen in front or behind your vehicle, this could be a good option. But if you're looking for like crystal clear, top of the line stuff, you're going to want to hold out for a different deal. I am such a sucker for gimmick kitchen gadgets. I love them. Yes, I have a George Foreman grill. So that's like the main one I can think of right now. And I have the little hot dog toaster. Have you ever seen those where it looks like a toaster, but you put the hot dogs in it and then you put it actually works really well. Okay, so that's why this has to be here. It's the Faucet popcorn maker machine, 1200 watt hot air popcorn machine. Normally $70 down to $30.63. Look at this. This is amazing. So, look, it works a lot like the ones that don't look all cool like this. You know, like the little white ones, I forgot what the brand is. And it's basically the same thing, but this one is all jazzed up and looks badass. How cool is that? That's for sure worth $30. Come on. And popcorn out of these things, I think, does taste better than microwave. Very cool. Big fan. And then here we have the Yahoo! 2-in-1 digital laser tape measure, 196 foot. That's the laser part, not this part. Laser distance meter with LCD area volume measurement, metric, and imperial units. That is fractional units. Normally $54 down to $23.84, and these are pretty fun with the little laser and everything. It doesn't say. Oh, here. Does that mean it's 16 feet? Otherwise, it doesn't say what the. what the physical tape is. But the more fun part, oh yeah, 16 feet. I think they have that backwards. Do you read that? Laser rangefinder, 16 feet. Tape measure length, 196 feet. I think that's the other way around there. Chinaman, English. I'm always shocked that they don't have anyone over there that's speaking English. Or like these sellers can't employ an English speaker to be like, hey, that's not correct. Backwards. But still, I like these laser measures. They're fun and useful. And 196, you can measure a lot of stuff with the 196 foot capacity. All right, so that's all of the Walmart deals. Again, you had all the boxes popping up as we were going. I'm going to reload up the computer, assuming that the internet stays connected. And I'm going to show you a bunch of Amazon deals, and those are all going to be linked down below. So that's coming up next. First Amazon deal to share with you guys, the 3-piece pliers set by Duratech. You're getting the 8-inch needle nose, the slip joint pliers, and 7-inch diagonal pliers. These are 40% off. This is a Great Start Tools brand. So 3-pack of the pliers, normally $23.99, but we're taking 40% off. Goes through Cinco de Mayo. Boy, I was trying to do the math in my head, and it's too late. I can't do it. I'll let someone else do it. 4-piece snap ring pliers, heavy duty set, circlip pliers, kits with straight bent jaw precision, spring loaded 7-inch internal, external. I like a little internal myself, although, sometimes an external. Value Max, 40% off. It comes with the zip up case, it's got the bendies, it's got the straighties, spring loaded. $20, 40% off. This one's easy. This is $8 off. It's going to be $11.99 through Cinco de Mayo. Nice price to get a 4-pack on the snap ring pliers. One of my favorites, the cordless vacuum cleaner for DeWalt 20-volt batteries. A deal you can get for the wife. And that way, when you buy new DeWalt batteries, you just tell her, no, dear, I'm getting batteries for your vacuum, not for my tools. These are for you. Mother's Day gift, DeWalt batteries. Boom, you're welcome. By Liva Walney, 50% off. Look at that. Look at that. That looks so impressive. She's going to love that. You're going to get lucky. You're welcome. $119.99. 50% off makes it $60. Then we have a $10 coupon that does stack with the coupon. You're only paying $50. May the 4th be with you. Look at that. Love it. 140 amp MIG welder, 110 volt flux core MIG welder stick, 3-in-1, does all the things. By MIG Van, 32% off. It actually gets a little sweeter than that, so there it is. You even get a roll of wire to go with it. You don't need a helmet or a mask, though. It doesn't show it in here, and it might not come with it. Or just, stare at it and go blind. Do whatever you like. $129.99. 32% promo code, but there's also a Prime member discount. And I was looking at this, I was trying to think, what the hell is the Prime member discount? Oh, I'll be a nice guy, I'll look, hang on. Prime members pay $96, and then you'll take 32% off of $96, which is really close to $32 off. So, real nice deal if you're in the market for a welder. Estwing Sportsman's Axe 14-inch camping hatchet. Forged steel construction, genuine leather grip. Look at that. Made in the USA, I do believe. Don't quote me on that, but look at it. It's right down the street. Right down the street. It looks impressive, don't it? $36.19. Home Depot, $45. Lowe's, $47. You guys want your American-made tools? Boom. On sale. You're welcome. Craftsman Mechanic Tool Set. I actually have 2 things I'm going to show you here. SAE 3/8-inch drive, 10-piece. Now look at this. I know it just shows the ratchet, but it's not just the ratchet. It's 3/8 drive, 10-piece set. SAE 1149. Now here is the quarter-inch version SAE 11-piece set and a picture that actually shows everything, and it's $12.99. So you get both of these. You're getting a nice little set of sockets and both the quarter and 3/8 inch ratchet. Now these comparables are for this first deal. I found this first, and then I thought since this was so similar, instead of doing a separate page, just tack it on there and be confusing about it. So this is $11.49, and our comparables, we're price matching here with Ace Hardware, but then Lowe's has it at $30, and then look at Acme, $40. Buy it on Amazon. See if you can return it to Acme. You guys got it 4 times more expensive. That's kind of crazy. That's one thing about Acme is you got to catch the stuff on sale because some of their regular prices are like, what? But real good price at $11.49. I mean, the ratchet's worth more than that, and then you're going to get sockets to go with it. And it comes with a little plastic case, so it's a good deal. Here's a Craftsman ratcheting screwdriver. Speed drive, 2-inch double-ended bits included. Handle holds up to 6 bits. It's only going to be $10.49. Ratcheting screwdriver. Again, we're price matching that Ace Hardware. Lowe's $20.98. Acme Tools a little bit more reasonable on this. Still the most expensive, but close. $21.98. But still, compared to $10.49, you're not going to get any cheaper than that. If you want a ratcheting screwdriver, there's no holding out to see if it's going to be any cheaper than that. Here we have men's Hawaiian shirts. If you don't like this design, other ones are available. Short sleeve, floral, button down, beach, vintage, tropical palm. This is by X Pizza. 50% off. There it is. Now, again, there's different colors, patterns, sizes, a bunch of options available. Starts out at $14.77, but 50% off, you're only paying $7. That's like Goodwill pricing for a brand new shirt. So if you click this link here, it's supposed to go through the 11th, but that'll bring up all the options, and it was like a page full. I didn't check if you could get more than one shirt 50% off. You might want to check that if you're really into them, because there's a lot of options you could choose from. But $7, I mean, come on. Alright guys, that is it for the latest amazing deals. Again, I'm going to try, as long as it's worth doing a weekly Walmart deals video, because I personally like Walmart, and I might as well, as I'm looking for my own stuff, share it with you guys. So thanks for watching. Make sure you give the video a like, subscribe for a nice subscriber, and I will see you guys next time.